So I have been requested a good few times to do a black smoky eye, but in like several different guises, or rather in several different versions. So I've kind of done it in a way that you can stop at any stage or at like 3 different stages throughout the whole process, and that might be enough for you. Because Funny Bunny 2007, she wanted just a matte smoky eye with hot pink lips. So you'll see the these eyes with pink lips in the photographs at the end. And then Victoria wanted kind of a Makeup Forever, a true Makeup Forever matte black smoky eye with a matte white highlight. So that's kind of how the first stage ends. So it's obviously a really dramatic eye, and it's not going to be for many people or for you know, for everyone. And it's not even one that I'd wear very often, just the odd time. But it is nice. It's a nice dramatic look if you are going for that. I prefer it with this nude lip personally, but yeah, watch on anyhow and see how the tutorial goes. Try it out if you like it, and there'll be photographs at the end. So let me know how you think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just popping a wee bit of that over the entire lid to start off with. Okay, next I'm just going to place the highlight colour. So kind of the first option for a highlight colour here is just a matte white eyeshadow. So I'm just pressing on the MAC eyeshadow Gesso. So any wide flat eyeshadow brush like this will do fine. This is a really old Body Shop one, natural fibres. And for this look, I am bringing it in here towards the inner corner or the inner part of the eyebrow, and out a bit further than the end of my eyebrow. I'm using MAC's BlackTrack, the FluidLine, to cover my entire lid. Now this can be hard to work with, many of you will know, because it dries so quickly. Why I like to use this is because it's so opaque and intense. I don't have to actually line my lid with a black eyeliner later on in the look. And it is a really great base as long as you're careful enough with it. You can see there I went up a bit further than I wanted to, but just wipe it away quickly before it dries. Now, I'm using a double-ended synthetic concealer brush for this, because I can apply with one end and then kind of just help smudge it a bit or blend it a bit with the other end. Okay, so you can see there I've worked that into a shape I'm happy with, that suits my eye shape. So, you know, kind of an oval shape here at the end. You just kind of want to extend it up a tiny wee bit. And then once you've that on, you can apply some black shadow. So if you have a MAC shadow or a Makeup Forever shadow, that's great, just a matte black one. I use my trusty Rimmel black shadow. So just any regular eyeshadow brush, and pack it on rather than, you know, wipe it on, because I am really aware of fallout. I don't want to be you know, have to redo my entire base. What I did is I put on my foundation and concealer, but I haven't set it with powder, so that if I do need to clean it up, it's not going to be as much of a job as it would be if I had the entire base done. Okay, now I'm just using my Aqua Eyes Makeup Forever black eyeliner, because it's waterproof, so it's going to stay on my rims a lot longer than a lot of the other pencils I have, and it is quite black. So I think some people would even be happy leaving a smoky eye there. I mean, this is quite intense. Like I said, it's a really intense look, but yeah, I'm going to bring it further. Okay, now I'm just getting the black eyeshadow again, and an angled, any thin brush. I'm using just this angled one, and I'm pushing the black eyeshadow up against my lower lash line. I don't want it to go too far down below my eyelid. I'm just softening the very edges of it with a pencil brush, just so it's not so harsh looking. Right, so I defined my eyebrow there just to show you what this stage look like. So because looks like, I'm sure a lot of people would be happy to leave it at this if you just want a plain matte black eye with you know, a matte highlight. So obviously add your mascara, lashes if you want, and just make sure the edges are blended really well. I used my 224 to blend there, but I'm going to bring this further. So I'm next going to yeah, I'm going to get one of my matte colors. I'm using Star Violet, so it's this kind of slightly pinky color. Looks weird on screen here, but it's slightly kind of a pinky reddy brown, I suppose, and I'm going to apply that around the contour of the black. Okay, so I like how that looks now. Do a wee bit down around the outer bottom corner as well. And then if you want to soften where it meets the highlight, just get a clean blending brush and diffuse that line. Okay, so next step, what you could do is apply some of Makeup Forever's Stardust in number 950. It's a black one with silver. I have some in a tester here. If you can see there, black with silver flecks in it. It's really pretty, but this is ridiculous for fallout, and I mean ridiculous. It's just going to go everywhere. So I like to get my mist and fix and then wet the brush first before I apply it into the pigment, and then get some of that on your brush and tap off the excess, and then pat it onto the eyelid. I think you can see there the kind of wet look that I have in my eye now that I've added some of that Stardust. So that's another stage now where you can leave it at if you want. But of course I'm going to bring it on a bit further. So yeah, next what I'm going to do is adjust the highlight. Okay, for a little bit extra kind of sparkle on the highlight, I'm using the Stardust. I can't remember the number offhand, sorry, but it's the white one with the rose kind of pinky highlights going through it. So yeah, I love these star powders. They are so versatile. You can mix them with everything as well. I like to mix them sometimes in with a bit of foundation, the white ones that I'm on about, for a bit of highlight. But okay, so wipe down your brush or just get a clean one and spray it with a bit of the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix again, or whatever, you know, if you have the Fix Plus or whatever, any of those kind of mediums. And then I'm using, just get a really, really fine glitter. I'm using the Makeup Forever Diamond Dust. Again, I don't know the name, everything will be written on the sidebar, but this is the Diamond Dust that with the kind of white one with the purpley, you can see the colour there, kind of purpley pink highlights. So picking up loads of that on my brush and then tap it on to the lid. So you can see that pretty well there. This definitely gives me that injection of purple that I obviously really need. So I mean, obviously, like I said, this is completely optional. A lot of people mightn't want to go for this. So this is the end of my eyes, eyeshadow wise. So next I'm just going to apply mascara, and it's going to be this guy here. I'm just using the double extension beauty tubes. So I'll apply that and be back in a second. Okay, I've changed locations because the light was way too glary over there where it was. So for this look, you don't want to go too nuts everywhere else. So I'm just going to contour here under my cheekbone a bit. And then just to add a touch of colour to the cheeks, I'm using a MAC, make sure your hands are clean, but I'm using a MAC cream colour base, and it's the Fushia one. So put a wee bit on your finger, maybe work on the back of your hand a wee bit so you don't have too much on. Just tap a little bit onto your cheekbone. And blend as you apply.